Hey, I'm Siobhan, community cultivator and founder of Be Free Project. The Be Free Project podcast was created for community, sisterhood, and personal growth. Each week, you'll be inspired and motivated to do the work to show up for yourself so you too can feel fulfilled and be free. Now grab a pen and a notebook and let's get into the show. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm so happy to be in your ears once again. All right, so I want to share my love for this week, and I know you're not going to be surprised, but I love my new bookcase. So I bought a new bookcase for the Be Free Project headquarters because I love books. I think I express that all the time here. And I was running out of space to put all of my journals and my books. So I bought a new bookcase and I'm really excited about it because now I don't have to have these stacks of extra books and journals on the floor. I can now have a bookcase to store all the things that I love. So that is what I'm excited about this week is my new bookcase. So on to today's message, which are 6 things that I need you to always remember that you can do and still succeed in your life. The first thing is at any point in time, you get to change your mind. Yes, you can. You are a grown woman. And if you thought it was something you wanted to do and now you want to change and do something different, guess what? You get to do that. So let's just say you thought you want to go back to school and now you have more information. Now you don't want to do it anymore. Or you thought you wanted that new car and now you feel like, nope, I'm going to save my money and put it towards the home that I really want. Or maybe you thought you wanted to be in this friendship, but you're noticing that the friendship is not what you want. You get to change your mind. At any point in your life, you get to change your mind and do something different. And that is okay. That doesn't make you wrong. It doesn't make you irresponsible. It doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a grown adult that you now have new information. You've learned something new. And with the information that you now have, you get to change your mind and do something different. And this is something that has been eye-opening for me because I was very rigid in how I do things and very good girlish. And now I'm getting out of my cage and becoming more untamed, if you will. And I feel like, no, if something was working before and now I've learned something different, I get to change my mind. I get to change the way that I think. I get to change my beliefs. I get to change my relationships, whatever it is, because I am a growing woman. I am becoming more of Siobhan. And that means at any given time, if something is not working for me and I don't like it, I can change my mind and do something different. All right, next up, you get to start over again and again and again and again. Every day you get a fresh start to start new. And this is why I will continue to tell you to not be hard on yourself and to give yourself grace because you get to start over. You get to start fresh, and at any point in your life where you feel like, I just want to start over, you get to do that. No one's holding you back from doing it. And if you failed, if you've made some mistakes, you get to start over as often as you need until you get it right. And there's nothing wrong with starting over, but there's something wrong with being stuck. And I do not want you to be stuck in your life. So if you feel a need that you need to start over in a relationship, you need to start over in your career, you need to start over in your business, guess what? You get to do that because you get to change your mind, right? Next, you can be unclear. And what I mean by that is that you don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to have everything figured out. You're learning and growing every single day. So there's probably some things in your life that you feel unclear about and you lack clarity, and that's okay. If you're really struggling with what you want for your life, make sure you get the Free Your Mind journal because it's a pace guided journal with 40 prompts that will help you get crystal clear about what it is that you desire for your life. But just know that at any point, if you're unclear about something, that's okay. And I think the beautiful thing is that you're aware that you're unclear and you get to do something about it. Next, you get to try and fail. Now, I know many people don't like the word fail or failure, but the only way that you're going to get to the level of success that you want in your life, you're going to have to try some things and you're going to have to fail at them. And there's nothing wrong with failing because there's lessons that you're learning along the way. And if you never try, then you never fail, then you never succeed, and you stay stuck. And I'm sure because you're listening to this podcast, that's not something that you want. So just know that failure is okay. You get to learn along the way. I want you to release yourself from feeling like failure is a bad thing because it's not. And I really don't see things as failures, but more so as an opportunity to learn and grow. Because if something is not for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. It just means this wasn't the moment for that. So what can you learn? What are the opportunities of growth? And look at it from that perspective versus feeling like a failure. And another thing is that you get to try many new things until you discover what it is that you really want. So don't be afraid to fail. Surround yourself with people who are trying new things and let that be the encouragement and the motivation you need to try as well. Next, the next one is you can move on. If something is not working for you, guess what? You get to move on and try something else. I think you're getting the theme of today's episode. Basically, to sum all of this up, you get to change your mind. So stop trying to save face. If something is not working, move on. Again, if it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's a business, a friendship, if it's not working for you, if it's not in alignment with what you want for your life, move on so that way you can figure out what it is that you really want. And then lastly, which is really important here for all of my audience, you get to start late. There's no age limit on this thing called life. I don't care how old you are, you get to start late and you can start again and again and again. So whether you want to have a baby, you want to get married, you want to relocate, there's no specific time that you have to do any of these things. You get to start whenever you decide is right for you. So don't let society, friends, family, or whomever put pressure on you that you have to have everything figured out right now, because you don't. And guess what? I don't have everything figured out myself. Every day I'm learning something new. I'm figuring out more of who I am, and I'm enjoying the process, and I want you to do the same. This week's journal prompt is, what have you learned about yourself this year? And your affirmation is, I am beautiful. Now, you can share your response to today's journal prompt with the hashtag BeFreeProject and share it in the video. You can share it writing in your journal. However, use the hashtag BeFreeProject on Instagram and I'll be sure to check it out. As always, make sure if you're enjoying the podcast, share the episode with a friend, share it in your IG stories and tag me. I would love for you to give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, letting me know what you thought of today's episode. Subscribe to the podcast. And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter, which is my personal heart that I send out to my audience every Sunday. So if you want to get connected with me a little bit more, that is the place to meet me. And you can find the link for that in the show notes. And as always, you can treat me to a cup of coffee if you want to support my work. That link is in the show notes. And until next time, girl, be free.
My name is Jackie, and I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I have been on a journey of self-discovery and have been searching for a judgment-free space where women could really connect and truly empower one another. I had always wanted to surround myself with like-minded women on a similar journey, but wasn't sure where to find it. Then I met Siobhan. After meeting Siobhan and attending a few of the Be Free meetups, I knew that I needed to be a part of the community. She is an absolute ray of light, her energy is contagious, and she brings that energy to the Be Free inner circle. I love that the Be Free inner circle is an engaging space to do the inner work without the distractions. We are proving that in a world where women are conditioned to believe certain truths, that we can create our own truth, that we can take up space, and that we are not stuck. The members are relatable, genuine, and encouraging. We are free to share both the ups and downs of our lives. We hold each other accountable, and you can tell that we all truly want each other to win. The Be Free inner circle is exactly what I was looking for. It's something really special, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it.